Greetings everybody and welcome again to watch another of our videos. As I promised earlier in my posts on the community, I promised you guys that I was going to bring you an update in terms of our latest approval for the fleet cars. I was going to mention some of the data points, what they looked at in terms of the approval and everything. So I'm going to go over in more details. I know that we did a live Q&A a few days ago. So in this video is going to be a little more detailed, so stay tuned for that. Welcome guys, thank you so much for watching another video. We are dialing it back a little bit, so we're not able to put out 3 videos like we were doing last month and the month prior to that. So we're taking it a little easier right now. We're just putting 1 video a week, if that. There are some weeks that we're not able to put out any videos. Still, I do appreciate you guys and thank you so much for the new subscribers coming into our channel. To you new subscribers, thank you so much for coming to our channel, for subscribing. I hope the information you're finding here, it's valuable to you. If that's the case, please don't forget to like the video, comment. This interaction helps us push that video to people who have never interacted with our channel. So keep liking the videos. To those of you also disliking the video, that also counts to help us. That is an engagement at the end of the day. So YouTube also takes that into consideration. Keep it up guys, thank you so much again. So back to the video. So as you guys already know, we did a live Q&A trying to answer your guys' question about how we got approved for 3 cars for a small fleet of vehicles solely under the business name. So we got 3 SUVs. Nissan actually approved us, everything under the business name, no personal guarantee and 0 down. So we're gonna go over a little bit on how the deal took place. Also, I'm gonna talk about data points. What are they actually looking at? Now, it's worth to mention, guys, that not all dealers are similar. So remember that not even the dealerships under the same brands are similar, okay? So the dealerships, remember that they're owned by different people. So a dealership here in New York could be the same Nissan dealership in Alabama, and it's completely different management, different ownership. So keep that in mind. With that comes different rules and stuff like that. While under the same Nissan umbrella, there are of course certain rules that have to be consistent, but just take that into consideration. The fact that we were approved for this deal is not the rule. It doesn't mean that you're going to run the same luck, or whatever you want to call it. It's not going to be the same situation with you. Just keep that in mind, okay? Every business is different. Your business credit, financial situation could be different, so keep those details in mind, right? So all this is informational purposes. This is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors or financial professionals. Just disclosure to put that out there. Okay guys, so one of the things that we did first was being persistent. One of the things that we also did was prepare to have the confidence to speak with a fleet manager and we knew the details of what we were looking for. Okay, we were pretty set in the fact that we were looking anywhere from 3 to 5 vehicles, and we knew the specifications of the vehicles. Also, we knew how much we were willing to stay in the ballpark of, and also we knew the terms that we were looking for. Okay, we were looking for those terms. SUV vehicles, 3 to 5, a price range, as well as 0 down and no personal guarantee. So these are the conditions. Keep in mind, we had our conditions, and we came with those conditions to various dealerships. I mean, there were dealerships that we went and we got flat out denied. Okay, so meaning we didn't stop there. When we got the first denial, we kept on speaking with different dealerships. We spoke with Mercedes-Benz, and Mercedes-Benz denied us. As a matter of fact, we called more than one Mercedes-Benz dealership. And to prove my point, what I'm telling you guys, that even though they're the same make of vehicles, the same brand, it doesn't mean that they will have the same requirements. So when I called one of the Mercedes-Benz, they said that I needed to prove in tax returns that we were making about $5 million. So that was one of the requirements from one of the Mercedes-Benz dealerships. The other one, we went and we swore that we were approved. So we went in there, everything was checking out, and actually guys, we swore that we were going to be approved, and then at the end they denied us as well. So after that, so we're talking about already 2 dealerships denying us. And this is one of the things that we run across very often, from people asking us, you know, oh, I got denied. And as soon as they get denied the first time, they quit. So you guys know that in this channel, I talk about how to be persistent. I talk a lot about that, how to be persistent, how to keep calling. Even if you're denied, I'm not telling you if you get denied today to reapply tomorrow, but if you get denied, keep applying. Do not give up at the first denial, because you may get approved in your second, third, and even fourth attempt. Okay, so I've showed you guys examples with Amazon, with Floor and Decor and trade lines like that I have been denied in the past, and then I reapply and then I get approved. So another thing that I want you to take into consideration, guys, is that we have been very diligent and strategic in the way that we build our business credit. We have been very strategic. I know you guys pay a lot of attention to tiers, and you pay a lot of attention to your credit score. And while those things are important, they're not everything, okay? To get to a place where you get approved for a small fleet of cars, there are a lot of things that you need put in place to then transition to that kind of business credit. So again, you guys, if you've been following my channel, you know what type of accounts we've applied for, what type of accounts we've been approved and denied for, and what are the things that we have been doing to get to where we are right now, guys. If you are new and you're watching this channel for the first time and the title really caught your attention and you wanted to learn how to apply for a small fleet of cars under your business name, then I do suggest you to go back and watch the other videos that I've posted, you know, documenting the journey. As soon as I started building business credit, I've documented all the journey all throughout until this point. So you're gonna go back and you're gonna see when I apply for SUMA, Quill, all this, the regular suspects for laying down that foundation, guys, is very important. And one thing that I've seen a lot of the Facebook groups is people that they don't want to go through the process, okay? And one of the reasons they do that is because of the peer pressure of the members of Facebook groups. Everybody's posting their successes, everybody's posting what they have been approved for, and that actually puts some pressure on people who are generally building their business credit, generally with a definitely set goal, and just watching all these posts in the business Facebook groups, that peer pressure kind of like distract them from their goals that they have. My advice to you, and I don't want to spend much time on this, my advice to you, just focus, lay out a plan to where you want to go, follow the YouTube channel who are showing you how to do that. In this channel you're gonna find that we only post things that we actually apply for, that we have gone through the process. And hence why we're making this video about being approved for a small fleet of cars. So okay, back to the data points on what the dealerships are looking for. And I will know because I've contacted about 6 to 7 dealerships just to talk about these deals, and there's just a common pattern across all the dealerships. Okay, so step number 1, you're gonna submit your business information. And I'll tell you guys, for this deal, right, in other applications, in other dealerships, for other dealerships, I actually filled out an application. I filled out a physical application. I printed it out. I filled it out by hand, and I scanned it and I submitted to the fleet manager. Okay, those are the cases that the deal couldn't happen. I'm not saying that with you it's going to be the same, guys. Just keep in mind that I'm talking to you about my experience. And for this deal, the one that we actually got approved for, we did not fill out an application. Okay. Again, I'm going to repeat that. We never filled out an application. I spoke on the phone with the sales manager, and the sales manager grabbed the company's name, he grabbed the EIN number and the DUNS number. Those 3 pieces of information, okay? He knew my name because I told him my name over the phone, right? He needed to know who he was talking to, right? He did not need my information to inquire about the company. So what I'm telling you with this is that once you speak with somebody and you're very clear in what you want, they're going to go out of the way. Remember, they want to sell you these cars as bad as you want to buy them, okay? So just keep that in mind. They want the deal. They want the deal to go through. So just be very specific in what you want. Keep in mind that these sales people, they deal with hundreds of other clients, and they cannot guess what you want, okay? So be prepared, know what you want, have a plan laid out. Do not attempt to get fleet cars or fleet if you don't have enough foundation built for your business. And that is if you want to actually get the cars under the business name. Okay, those are the data points. And what I was mentioning before about the common pattern across the dealerships is that they're going to first try to approve you internally, right? Meaning if you are going to Mercedes-Benz, they're going to try to go through the financial department through Mercedes-Benz, right? If that doesn't happen, guys, they will ask them to go with one of their partners. That the common one that all dealerships use is Ally. Okay, Ally is one that all dealerships use. When I apply with Ford, Ford denied us, and they tried to use Ally, and Ally didn't approve it. So I'm not sure why really, but Ally didn't approve us. When we went to Mercedes-Benz, they also try both ways internally via Mercedes-Benz Financial and Ally, and they both fell through. So the data points, just to give you an idea as to how my credit is, not my credit, my business credit, I really encourage you to go back and watch a few of my videos, and you're going to get a sense where we are in terms of credits, why we were approved for this, because we have been strategically building up this credit. So I really do encourage you to go back and watch those videos. We have a good foundation in terms of the beginners vendors, how I call it, the beginners vendors, the usual suspects, right? The Quills, Office Depot, you mentioned it, all those, Summa, all of those. Then after that, you know, the regular gas cards, all the gas cards that you can mention, we have those. Then from there, you know, store cars, underwritten by big banks, you know, like Citi, Synchrony Bank, Community Bank. So we have credit with all the common banks. I will call those are the common banks. Those are the banks who are underwriting most of the stores. WEX is one that is writing 90%, 80% of the gas cars. Synchrony is one that is underwriting about, I would say 40%, 50% of the store cars. Citi is underwriting a lot of them. And Community Bank as well. So mind you, I'm not giving you specifics. I'm giving you the underwriters with which we have relationships. That's very important, guys, for you to know, because that gives you an idea as to how to build that business credits for you to be able to get to the level where you can walk into a dealership confidently and say, I won X number of cars. These are my terms. No money down, no PG. Boom. So again, just to recap a little bit on how we build our business credit. The foundation, just your usual suspects, Quill, Uline, Amsterdam Printing, all those companies, okay? Just build that baseline. If you are very brand new, that you open up your business this year and you started building business credit, Summa, all these small companies, you don't pay a fee, a yearly fee, to then buy products from a company. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. Then on that foundation, then you move to the gas cars and, you know, Staples and those companies. And under that foundation, then you go to Amazon, Home Depot, Caterpillar, and all those companies, Honda. Try to build that business credit with that model, guys. And also, one of the things that helped me a lot is that I have a high suggested business credit limit. I know you guys rely a lot on your 90s, 80, Paydex and stuff like that. That's cute and all, but that's not all. That's not everything. You need to have they will approve you faster if you have a high suggested credit limit than if you had like an 80 Paydex or a 90 Experian. Okay, so that doesn't mean a lot if you only have like reporting to your credit $200, $300. That really doesn't mean a lot. Okay, what means is the complete package, having a good business credit score, having a good suggested credit limit, and having high limit reported trade lines, guys. If you are taking anything out of this video, these are the things that you have to take into consideration. And if you have that, then you can go confidently to a dealership and tell them that you need a vehicle. Again, don't let the peer pressure to distract you from your goals. I know that a lot of you are in Facebook groups, and there are a lot of people posting stuff there. Again, we don't know behind the scenes. A lot of people post stuff, but we don't know. We don't know what the deal was. But yeah, these 3 vehicles, we're gonna be able to write off 100% of it because they're 100% of the payments, I should say. Now, my CPA told me, I'm not a CPA, nor am I a financial advisor, but my CPA told me that you cannot write off the miles and the vehicle's payment. You have to choose one or the other. So I'm choosing to write off the payments because it's more beneficial. But again, guys, if you buy one vehicle under the business name and that's your only vehicle, I don't think you're gonna be able to do much. So that's it. We made it to the end. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. That's all I have to say. I promised you this video. That's it. If you found this information valuable, give it a thumbs up. I will appreciate that. Again, there's a lot of other audiences who are not interacting with our channel who need to hear this. So give it the thumbs up. Subscribe also. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below and I'll be able to answer everybody. Thank you so much, guys. I talk to you soon. Peace.
Me dice que me quiere amar, solamente quiere jugar.